Now, as you saw, Trump asked his supporters to come out and protest, and they're already coming up with some fun ideas. Apparently, some Trump fans are talking about preventing Trump's arrests by forming a so-called Patriot Moat around Mar-a-Lago. And I have to ask, who are these people who can just leave whatever they're doing to go physically protect Donald Trump? Nurse, you'll have to find someone else to finish the brain surgery. The president has summoned me to Mar-a-Lago to be a human moat for him. Of course, many Republican officials are also coming to Trump's defense. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy, Lindsey Graham, who will be on the show in a little while, and even Mike Pence appeared on the news. Sorry, the news. He appeared on the news to speak up for Trump. But one person who was conspicuously quiet all weekend is Trump's chief rival for the 2024 election, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. And Trump world put a lot of pressure on him to rally to Trump's defense. So today, he finally did, in just a bit of a backhanded way.
I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair. I can't speak to that. But what I can speak to is that if you have a prosecutor who is ignoring crimes happening every single day in his jurisdiction, and he chooses to go back many, many years ago to try to use something about porn star hush money payments, that's an example of pursuing a political agenda.
Did I mention that this whole thing was about porn star hush money? Because it's about porn star hush money, just to be clear. Porn star hush money. DeSantis has it all. Let's move on to some international news, because Donald Trump isn't the only leader facing indictment this week. His best friend was also indicted.
The extraordinary announcement today about Russia's leader, Vladimir Putin. The International Criminal Court at The Hague issued an arrest warrant for the Russian president for war crimes, implicating him in the abduction of thousands of Ukrainian children during the war. Ukraine's president hailed the move as a historic decision, but the charges are largely symbolic.
Over the weekend, Putin made an unannounced visit to a city that Russia seized from Ukraine last year after a brutal battle.
In a surprise visit, President Putin drove himself through Russian-occupied Mariupol Saturday, inspecting newly built facilities in what's believed to be his closest tour to the front lines of this war he started.
That's right. Charged with war crimes, Putin thought it best to get out of town till things cooled down, so he packed a bag and took off to Mariupol, one of the cities in Ukraine that his army destroyed. He walked around, saw the sights, and shook a lot of hands. The hands were in a big pile on the edge of town. Putin then laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown Russian soldier who had no idea why the he was there.